Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating chapter in Cold War history, weather control experiments. Imagine being able to control the weather, to use it as a weapon, or to manipulate natural conditions for strategic advantage. This was a real objective pursued by superpowers during the Cold War. In this episode, we'll uncover the details of the Soviet Union's and the United States' secret weather control experiments. Let's dive in. During the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union were in constant competition for technological and military superiority. One unconventional area of research was weather control. The idea was simple yet ambitious. If you could control the weather, you could disrupt enemy operations, cause economic damage, or gain a strategic advantage in warfare. Both superpowers invested significant resources into developing techniques to manipulate natural conditions. The Soviet Union conducted various experiments aimed at controlling weather patterns, including cloud seeding, which involves dispersing substances into the air to encourage or prevent precipitation. They aimed to create artificial rain, clear skies, or even trigger storms on demand. While the full extent of these experiments remains classified, it's known that the Soviets were serious about exploring the potential of weather control as a tool of war and political leverage. The most well-known technique is cloud seeding, experimented with extensively by both the U.S. and the Soviet Union. Substances like silver iodide or salt were dispersed into clouds to encourage rainfall. The Soviet Union carried out large-scale cloud seeding operations, particularly to mitigate droughts and ensure favorable weather for agriculture. However, these techniques were also considered for military purposes. One of the most controversial applications was Operation Popeye, a secret U.S. military project during the Vietnam War aimed at extending the monsoon season over the Ho Chi Minh Trail to disrupt enemy supply lines. Inspired by these efforts, the Soviets explored the potential to use weather manipulation as a form of environmental warfare. Although the effectiveness of these experiments is still debated, they raised significant ethical concerns and prompted international discussions on the dangers of environmental manipulation. The long-term effects of these experiments were mixed and often unpredictable. Cloud seeding sometimes induced rainfall, but it also led to unintended consequences like flooding in non-targeted areas. The unpredictability and potential for harm associated with weather manipulation led to a global consensus against the militarization of weather control, culminating in the Environmental Modification Convention, ENMOD, in 1978, which banned the use of environmental modification techniques for hostile purposes. While the height of weather control experiments has passed, the legacy of these Cold War efforts remains relevant today. The ethical and environmental concerns raised by these experiments echo in modern discussions about climate engineering and geoengineering, fields that explore large-scale manipulation of the Earth's environment, focusing on combating climate change rather than warfare. The history of weather control serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the potential dangers of manipulating natural systems. The secrecy and ambition behind these Cold War experiments continue to capture the public's imagination, fueling conspiracy theories and discussions about the possible applications of weather control today. While the idea of controlling the weather remains largely out of reach, the legacy of these experiments is a testament to the lengths that nations will go in the pursuit of power and technological dominance. The Cold War era's weather control experiments offer a glimpse into a time when the ambitions of superpowers knew no bounds, even to the extent of trying to control nature itself. These experiments highlight the intersection of science, warfare, and ethics, raising questions that are still relevant today. If you found this exploration intriguing, like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let us know in the comments what you think about these experiments, and if there are other Cold War secrets you'd like us to investigate. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.